Ah, the famous Batman in a warehouse by the docks. Very atmospheric, very mysterious. I brought rum, proper Caribbean rum, not that watered. Down swill they serve in your American establishments. Though I suspect you won't partake, being all brooding and serious. How's life on land treating you, mate? Still running around rooftops in that ridiculous costume. Must be exhausting without the sea breeze to cool you down.
Captain Sparrow, I'm surprised you showed up sober and on time. The rum stays sealed. I need you clear-headed for this conversation. Life on land is fine. Gotham keeps me busy. You look like you've been in a fight recently. Torn shirt and what looks like powder burns on your jacket. Wherever you sailed from, it wasn't peaceful. What brings a pirate to Gotham instead of staying safely at sea?
Not just any pirate, the best pirate you've ever seen. And yes, I had a minor disagreement with some unsavory fellows in the Caribbean involving a certain treasure and a misunderstanding about ownership. But that's not why I'm here. There's a problem in the Atlantic involving a lunatic in a diving suit called Black Manta. He's been sinking ships, attacking coastal towns, killing people. Aquaman's enemy, I'm told, but Aquaman's nowhere to be found.
Black Manta. David Hyde. His father died during one of Aquaman's early battles, and he's blamed Aquaman ever since. Built an armored diving suit with advanced weapons, heat vision in the helmet, superhuman strength underwater. He's one of the most dangerous mercenaries operating in the oceans. If he's escalating to sinking random ships and attacking civilians, something changed his pattern. What exactly did you witness?
I witnessed him sink 3 merchant vessels in 2 days for no apparent reason. No cargo theft, no ransom demands, just pure destruction. The survivors said he was looking for something, asking about Atlantean artifacts before killing them. Now, I've dealt with cursed Aztec gold and fountain of youth nonsense, so I know when someone's hunting magical objects. This Black Manta character is after something specific, and he's not being subtle about it.
Atlantean artifacts in the hands of someone who hates Atlantis. That's a dangerous combination. Black Manta with access to ancient Atlantean weapons or technology could devastate coastal cities, or even challenge Atlantis directly. My plan involves intercepting him before he finds whatever he's searching for. I've been tracking unusual energy signatures in the Atlantic that match Atlantean power sources. If we can reach the artifact first, we control the situation and draw him into a trap.
A trap in the ocean. Lovely. I assume you've considered that this is his territory, not yours. You're a land creature, mate. You dress in black and punch criminals on rooftops. Black Manta lives underwater, fights underwater, probably dreams underwater. Your fancy gadgets and martial arts don't mean much when you're drowning, and he's perfectly comfortable at crushing ocean depths. How exactly do you plan to survive long enough to spring this trap?
I've developed a submersible suit based on technology from Atlantis and upgraded with Wayne Enterprises modifications. Full mobility at extreme depths, reinforced against pressure and weaponry. Oxygen supply for 6 hours. I'm not going into his environment unprepared. The suit includes sonar jamming to prevent him from tracking me, and electromagnetic pulse capabilities to disable his helmet's heat vision. Technology equalizes the advantage he has underwater.
Technology is wonderful until it fails at the worst possible moment. I've seen ships with the finest equipment sink because one thing broke at precisely the wrong time. What happens if your fancy suit springs a leak or the power fails while you're 1,000 feet down? Black Manta just has to wait for you to drown. You need backup, mate, and not the flying kind. You need someone who understands the ocean and survival when plans go sideways.
Let's get Robin's input.
Black Manta is driven by hatred and revenge against Aquaman, but he's also a professional mercenary who takes jobs for money. If he's suddenly hunting Atlantean artifacts violently instead of working for paying clients, someone hired him for this specifically. Someone who wants those artifacts badly enough to fund his rampage. We're not just dealing with Black Manta's revenge obsession. There's a bigger operation behind this with someone pulling strings and bankrolling the whole thing.
Smart lad. There's always someone behind the curtain with these things. Follow the money, find the real threat. I've done business in enough ports to know when someone's financing a large operation. Black Manta's equipment isn't cheap, and funding a search across the entire Atlantic costs serious treasure. Whoever hired him wants those Atlantean artifacts for their own purposes. Black Manta is just the weapon, not the hand holding it.
Robin's assessment changes the strategy. We're not just stopping Black Manta, we're identifying his employer and shutting down their operation completely. I can trace financial transactions through Wayne Enterprises connections. If someone's moving the kind of money needed to fund this, there will be a trail. Banks, shell corporations, offshore accounts. Everyone leaves digital fingerprints. We find the money source, we find who's really responsible.
While you're doing your detective work with ledgers and accounts, I'll handle the ocean side of things. I know people in various ports, some legal, most not. Someone's been buying information about Atlantean sites and selling maps to underwater locations. Pirates, smugglers, information brokers talk to each other. I can find out who's been asking questions and spending gold. Between your financial investigation and my underworld contacts, we trap both Black Manta and his employer.
Master Bruce, I feel obligated to point out that you're planning deep sea operations with a pirate of questionable reliability as your primary backup. Captain Sparrow's reputation involves considerable drinking, unreliability, and self-preservation over heroism. What assurance do you have that he won't simply sail away if the situation becomes dangerous? Trusting your life to someone motivated by treasure and rum seems inadvisable at best.
Alfred's skepticism is understandable, but Jack has survived situations that would kill most people through improvisation and unconventional thinking. That's valuable in unpredictable scenarios like underwater combat. Plus, I'm not trusting him blindly. I have contingencies if he abandons the plan. The submersible suit has independent operation capability, and I've coordinated with Atlantean scouts as secondary backup. Jack provides local knowledge and connections I don't have. If he proves unreliable, I adapt.
See, Alfred, he does trust me. Sort of, in his own paranoid, over-prepared way. Which is fair, honestly. I wouldn't trust me either. But here's the thing, mate. I've got my own reasons for stopping Black Manta beyond helping Batman. That maniac is bad for business. Sinking ships and terrorizing the Atlantic makes naval patrols increase and merchant vessels hire more guards. That affects my livelihood. So for once, helping the good guys actually serves my interests. We stop Black Manta, find his employer, and everyone benefits. Except them, obviously. They'll probably end up in prison or worse.